YouTube. Snowee has 443 miles on her, and today is July 1st, 2024. I am on my way to Centralia, Illinois to see my childhood home when I was 5, 6, and 7 years old. I will not be cutting in and out of this video this time, since the destination is the focus point of this video and not the actual journey. Well, here I am at my old grade school, Raccoon Elementary School. This is almost dropped it. This is, I don't know if I can say I remember all of this, but this is the school. There's the front doors. I don't think I ever entered through the front doors. The bus used to take us around the side and drop us off at the auditorium where we would get our drinks and a snack in the morning for breakfast. I do remember that. I know that this gravel is very annoying, but anyway, that's that. I'll probably come back here. We'll come back and check this out again. So that means we're not too far from Racetrack Road, so we'll head in that direction. Appears to be just 2 miles or so from here, so we'll see. It'll be on the left. I thought my bus ride was much longer than that when I used to leave from there, but we'll see what this turns out to be. This is going to be exciting. This is my childhood home. This is where my fondest memories were 51 years ago. That's hard to believe, 51 years ago. I couldn't tell you if these fields were here or not. Couldn't tell you any of that. I can tell you these new structures definitely were not. That building wouldn't be there. It's just hard to imagine that, you know, you're getting closer to a place that you haven't returned to in 51 years. Again, that's a long time, but I'm getting excited. You can feel it. I don't know what else to say. You know, you just try to remember all of the fond memories you had. And, you know, I drove down this road on the school bus, and here we are. It's just not far away from my turn, and I will be turning left onto Racetrack Road, Centralia, Illinois. It's just country. It's just country, folks. That's it. Can't expect a lot, but I don't remember these houses, but I don't expect to remember a lot of stuff. But I do know the road when it comes time to see the road. It's a nice warm day, in case any of you are wondering. It's about 82, feels sweet. No rain in the forecast, so that's going to be great. So let's just get to this location that I have been thinking about for many, many years. I'm just getting here. I'm here. Is this it? Yep, here we go. Here we go. There used to be a billboard right here on the corner. This corner right here, where this telephone pole is, used to be a billboard. That's where I got to see my very first bird. newborn bird. And just a few houses down, I think it's like 6 houses down or so. Roads are the same as they always been, junky, trashy. You know, you just keep hitting these bumps here and like that. And okay, this is a trashy road and dust. I just we'll see what happens here. I just don't recall. I know the road, and I'm looking. We likely I'm on my cousin's wife. He met his girlfriend over here. That stuff wasn't here. No, I don't believe it was this far. I can guarantee it wasn't this far. So I'm going to find a place to turn around because it wasn't that many houses off. And I will dealing with these bumps. Can't turn anywhere except for gravel. So let me cut off of here and I'll turn around. Looking for probably a pond. Let's look for a pond. That would be Maddie's pond that we used to go out in the wintertime on the ice. So these houses just don't look familiar here. And the moment I see a pond, I'll know I'm on the right track. I just think I went way too far. It's got to be down here. It'll be on the right now that we're going in the other direction. I don't remember a lot of houses on the left, so I don't think we're there yet. No, these don't look familiar either. But a lot can change in this many years, so keep looking. Just maybe, is there a pond off to the right here? I'm looking for a pond. There's a bridge for you. I don't recall any bridges. That's a long road there. That's not it. Hello? That's definitely brand new. That's not anything 50 years old. I don't remember trees being out front. There was a field out front. But let me see if I can find a pond, because if you find the pond, we're only a couple houses away. Find Maddie's pond. Wait a minute, let's set that. That's a little valley. That's not a pond. And that's not a pond either. That's another valley. These are all new. These weren't here. Just show me a pond. Show me a pond. That house looks familiar. I don't know if that's my cousin's girlfriend, now wife's house or not, but that was a couple houses from the pond, and I mean, there's the pond. There's the pond. Okay. So we should be 2 houses away. That's 1. Let's see. We're getting close. I can feel it. 3. That's different. I don't remember that. Wait a minute. This is it. Yep, this is it. It's not a white house anymore with black shutters, but this is the house. And nobody's answering the door, but this driveway seems to be not much different. A little bit of concrete, a little bit of gravel. It was always a circular driveway. That gravel wasn't there. House has a remake of the front. Used to be old wood, white wood siding. That shed didn't used to be there. That gravel driveway wasn't there. This was all grass. This was nothing but a field. Side of the house, there's a porch. It wasn't there. That shed wasn't there. There's the field that the horse kicked me when I was little. But this all used to be grass out through here. Wow. All trees have been cut down. This used to have real big trees that dominated the whole area. Guess we'll knock on this door too. A lot of beer cans and whiskey, and that wouldn't have been allowed when I lived here. But over here, this is the area in which the barn used to be, the sheds. This door wasn't here. All this was grass and trees. And then back behind this white shed was where the chicken coop, rabbit cages and stuff were. And there's the famous field, the field that I always worried about. Bigfoot coming through the tree line, coming up to the back of my house. Right way back there. It used to be just pasture. And I was worried about Bigfoot coming. You know, it's just, this is not the back of the house that I remember. My bedroom window wasn't like this. Of course, these were all big trees. I don't know why somebody would cut all that down. But that's strange. This is not the back of the house. Something had changed on the back of the house. This was also the regular tree line that was here, just separating the two house neighborhoods. This wood pile and garage wasn't here. This was all field. Oh, there's the bedroom window. Okay, that's the original window. Of course, this has all got new siding on it. Didn't used to have that. It used to be all wood. Can't believe they cut all these trees down. But right there was where we fed the rabbits and the chickens and all that stuff over that way. We had a burn pit also, but it was over by the trampoline where they have that trampoline. Everybody out here in the country, they burn their own trash. We used to burn it right there where that trampoline sits. You know, they had to add on to the back of this house. And this grass was used to be just nothing but grass until you got to the horseshoe-shaped driveway. And of course, this wasn't there. Oh, I remember that field. The field used to have the horses in it and stuff. And that we used to have an electric fence that went all the way around. Just a regular electric fence, you know, and it just went all the way around alongside the road and everything to keep the horses in. I got kicked somewhere right in here and got kicked all the way back here towards the driveway. That was me playing Lone Ranger as a little child. Wow, how things have changed. And this weird 51 years ago. And there's some of the trees. This whole front used to be covered with trees. It used to, everything was shaded in the front. Again, that garage right there was all field. It had a couple trees there also. I climbed up one with my cousin one time after we did something to my grandpa and got in trouble for it, so we ran up beside the tree. There's the driveway. I used to walk to the school bus. I remember it being like 50 yards, but apparently not. I guess I was 5, 6, and 7 years old. Well, in case you're wondering how I feel heartbroken. This did not turn out to be the memory recall that I had hoped it would be. I just felt like my sanctuary, my every place. Growing up, anytime I had troubles, problems, I just thought back to this place and everything just seemed better. Now it's not the place it used to be, and I guess my heart is broken for that reason, and I guess I feel like a little part of me has just died. It's it's just different now, and the memory I cherished, it's gone. And I know they say you hold on to your memories, but this was my place. It would be like somebody going annually to Walt Disney World, and all of a sudden they tore Walt Disney World down. You would be devastated, as I feel now. I guess we can go back to my elementary school to get this taste out of my mouth. At least there seems like there was fewer changes. I guess if we're going to look at the bright side, you know, I've grown a lot since then. A wife, beautiful life now. It's just, that's just difficult to process at the moment. But I don't want to turn the video into some doom and gloom type video. I've been blessed beyond measure, and I should continue to process that. It still hurts. I don't really know right now how I'm going to process all of this. I don't know where I go from here, to tell you the truth. This was my getaway. This was my mental getaway through life, growing up, times of trouble. This is the place I went to in my mind. Other people go to mythical places, or they imagine being on the moon or whatever. This was the place that I returned to, is to restore my childhood beliefs. and my innocence. And I guess that's kind of gone, but we're not going to say this negative stuff. We're going to move forward. I'm going to pull in here at my old school and take a picture using the little sign that's in the background as a background, but the sign, the electric sign, never existed. Yes, we had electricity back in those days, but if I keep playing with this gravel, I am going to bust my ass. When I was little, my aunt and uncle and my cousins, we all used to go out for ice cream, and we used to go to this little park that had a train, and I had my picture taken by that train. I wish I had it when I was real little, and I do have fond memories of that location. So now we're in search of a choo-choo train to see if it still exists. Hopefully it's still there. I remember it really well. The location is some kind of park. I'm not sure what the name of the park is, or was. It had a little bitty red, white, and blue rocket out in front of it, and it had a train. And down the road from there was where we used to get ice cream. I guess that was my aunt and uncle's treat to us. Had to stop and ask for directions so that I could avoid driving all around this town. And so apparently it's up here. I was in the right ballpark, but that was by luck because I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. So, supposed to be up here on your right side. Doesn't look familiar to me at the moment. No Ace Hardware back then that I remember. So I guess, okay, here it is, up here on the right. Alright. There's it. There's the rocket. There's there's the train right there. So let me get in a position. That's a sidewalk, so there's no place for me to pull off to. So let me turn over here in this plaza area, which I don't recall ever existing. I'll turn around real quick so I can at least look at the train. The train that I have memories of. I had a little picture. I wish I could find that picture of me standing next to the train. Now it's got a red caboose. I don't remember this red caboose, but I do remember the black train, the engine. Down there on the left is where the ice cream place used to be. So it doesn't appear anything's down that way anymore. But there's the train. The famous train. Well, that might have made the trip all worth it right here. Well, I guess I need to start wrapping up this video. For those of you that did stay for the entire video, you understand that I'm doing this for my children and my grandchildren, documenting parts of my life and my younger childhood. So that's what I did. This is the area I grew up in when I was 5, 6, and 7 years old. For those of you new to this channel, you'll understand that from time to time this is the type of video you will get. I can't say this experience was everything I thought it would be, but you know, it was a trip that I had to take, and I don't regret taking it. There are points in our lives that we just have to let the past be the past, and not everything will always be the Cinderella story, but life moves forward, we toughen up, and we move on. So, to my kids and grandkids, I made it past all this, and I had a good life. So, for those of you watching, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, just live your life.